So there you are, YouTube. So I just finished the whole series, Mare of Easttown. Just had 2 episodes to watch today. Finished them, episodes 6 and 7. Episode 6 was called Sore Must Be the Storm, and 7 was called Sacrament. And yeah, the series is complete. This is going to be sort of a reaction, less of a review or a deep dive or a dig or anything like that. But with this show, I feel like I've never seen a show or movie that, like there's this cliche line that people say, it kept me guessing. I feel like that's just a cliche thing people say for any, sort of mystery or whodunit or something like that. And you're not really, guessing the entire time because it's not that person, it's not that person, that person's too obvious, stuff like that. You can just sort of pinpoint, a select few, not literally everybody. And I feel like this show, not literally everybody, but there were so many people that I thought could have been this killer that Kate Winslet and Evan Peters are searching for. And I just really was creating theories constantly throughout this show, trying to figure out, who's the kidnapper, who is the killer, are they the same person, are they different, is it this person, is it that person, is it somebody that's not even on the show that we aren't seeing, is it somebody close to the police, is it the police, did I ever think it was the police? I don't think I ever thought it was the police, but they do get to some places that, want to maybe make you think in that direction, but I don't think I ever really thought in that direction. That was one where I was like, I don't think that's the case. But again, I know I'm sort of talking as if you had seen the show because everything I'm saying is very vague. I don't know. It's just this. These last 2 episodes in the previous vlogs I've done about this show, I talked about sort of how the show has gives me a visceral reaction. It's like making me leap out of my chair, cover my face, make verbal sounds. I feel like, I don't know, I'm really responding to this show physically, which I feel like I don't always do. I don't know, people may say I do, but this one, it just really felt powerful, I guess. I don't know, I feel like that's a cliche term also, but it was just, I was having a strong response to it, basically. And these episodes were no different. Maybe not as strong of a response as some of the other ones, but that's not saying anything about these last 2 episodes like they're bad or anything. They are great episodes, and some of my theories I just kept seeing, okay, this is how it's going to go. I've got it figured out, and it's going to happen. And then interesting thing is it gets so close to where I am like, I knew it, that was one of my theories, and it happened, and then they pull the rug out from underneath that theory, and I'm like, what? How? I was certain it was this. Or, maybe you're led down one direction, and you're thinking, okay, this is that theory, the one I was thinking was pretty strong, and then they sort of tell you something that's like, wait, no, I think it's actually that old theory that I had, back in episode 2. Let me go back to that. I think that may be what's happening. So you're just jumping back and forth to theories you are, forming in your head in the moment, and then jumping back to old ones that you had early on. And you're completely wrong the whole way through. So I didn't figure out what was going on until, I wish I could remember now. I mean, I just finished the show. They had a little making of thing afterwards, so I watched that, and then my wife and I talked about it a little bit. But I think I figured it out, maybe when they told me is when I figured it out. Yeah, I don't think I got it ahead of time. I knew something was up. I knew what they thought, what they were trying to tell me had happened. I thought something was a little off, and I think they want you to think something's a little off. So, I'm not super intelligent or anything like that for realizing it. You know, they are sort of saying, well, you know, everything's all wrapped up, but then you're noticing little things. Wait, this is all a little too convenient here. I think something else is going on. And something else was going on, and what was going on was nothing I was expecting at all. And I had so many theories built up, so many various different possibilities, and the one that it ended up being was not one that I picked up on, but I think you could pick up on it. It's just I didn't. So I don't know. I really liked it. I thought it was great. The accents were fantastic. Everybody's doing a, I don't know, is it Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, somewhere in Pennsylvania accent, where the O's sound very different than the O's that I say. When I say phone, but they say something like phone, phone. I don't know. Again, it's something that I always thought was a Baltimore accent. I didn't know Pennsylvania had an accent. I thought they were sort of non-regional diction, but they apparently do. But that's new to me, and that was very cool to learn on this show. Although a lot of the show are British people, at least three. Not well. Guy Pearce is Australian, and actually I think the person who's playing Siobhan is Australian, and then then you have Kate Winslet who's British, but. Flawless. I don't think we ever picked up on their original, their real accents at all. I didn't anyway. I didn't catch it. Siobhan, the person who plays Siobhan, which is Kate Winslet's daughter, I just assumed she was American. Guy Pearce I knew was not, and obviously Kate Winslet I knew that she was not, but I don't think they ever slipped. Not once. So that was good. It's a good show. It really did, and I know this is a cliche term, as I said before, it really kept me guessing. It was a great whodunit, and it deals a lot with grief, though. I don't think it's an easy watch. I think it's something I could have watched quite easily before I had children, but after, now that I'm a father, I think it's a more difficult watch. Than it would have been. I think I would have liked the show and just watched it, just watch it and like it. But because I have kids, I watched it, liked it, but had like these very, again, intense feelings and just visceral reaction is, basically all I can say. Anyway, I was hoping to maybe only get this, make this like a 5-minute reaction, but I've gone a little long, so I think I may stop it now, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.